Recording. Awesome. Welcome,
Hey, everybody.
Hey, it's Monday again, and that means
you know what that means.
hashtag TFR Motivation Monday. Thanks so much for being part of Team Freedom Reigns and being here with us live. If you can't be here with us live on Monday nights, that's okay too. We've got you covered.
Recorded.
Yeah, so awesome. You can actually go and subscribe after this call to both the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel and Freedom Reigns SoundCloud, where you can catch the recordings of this call every single week. And if you subscribe, you will actually be notified when we upload new content. So go and do that. Seriously. I am so excited. We were mentioning before we started the recording about what an amazing month that March was. So here is our March and Roller leaderboard. Woo-hoo! You know, this is the crazies, the ones that are really built in this business and going out and just doing the behaviors to build their business. So as you can see down there at the center, in the bottom, middle, underneath that unicorn, we have got the top enroller of the team again, Miss Marjorie Ham. Oh my goodness, 17 new preferred customers and 2 new distributors.
So awesome.
And totally in line with the influencer program that's going on right now too. Well, beyond in line, right? But do you want to go ahead and start reading down here?
Go ahead.
Okay, so our top leaders, we've got Bob and Laura Robbins. They had 6 PCs, 1 distributor. Susan Leal, 4 PCs, 2 distributors. Heather Turcotte, and I'm sure that Natasha's right there with you, 5 PCs, 1 distributor. Katarina, Kat, you are at 5 PCs and 1 new distributor this month. Grace Brucal, 3 PCs, 2 distributors. And then Vision Source Consulting, 5 PCs. Nancy Lynch, 5 PCs. Chelsea Fournier, 1 PC, and 3 new business partners, 3 new distributors. Zen, you had 1 PC and 3 distributors.
That's so awesome.
You take this side.
All right, Christopher Poole, we got 2 PCs and 2 distributors, 2 and 2. I'm Chuck Woolery, in case you didn't know. Lainey Sunga, 2 PCs, 2 distributors. Ellen Williams, 3 PCs and 1 distributor. And Richard Miller, 4 PCs. And we've got distributors with 3 enrollments also.
So we're having a really hard time limiting to how many people we honor with this March and Roller leaderboard, because so many of you are stepping out and doing things that you've never done before. And so awesome. What we've decided we want to do, and Scott Satterfield really gave us the idea last week, that we want to start this fantastic Friday shout out on Team Freedom Reigns Facebook. So be on the lookout. Yeah, be looking out for a post every single Friday morning in the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page, where we're going to be celebrating you, the rock stars. So what this is going to do is it's going to give you the opportunity to share. So every single Friday in the comments on this post, we want you to share your wins. We want you to report your activity, the results you got from that activity, and any new actions that you took that maybe scared the shishi out of you, but you did it anyway.
I thought you were going to go there.
I almost did. I caught myself though. I did good. Plus, it's going to give you the opportunity to interact with other people that are having wins themselves and cheering each other on and celebrating, having some accountability. So be on the lookout for that this coming Friday. Fantastic Friday is going to be amazing.
Looking forward to this.
Go ahead.
The Physique Transformation Contest, it's still going. It goes until the end of next month, May. And that's not an April Fool's joke. That is the truth. So the official dates again were March 1st last month to May 31st next month. So we got full 3-month qualification process, and just go make it happen. You got the products right there. You got the body that's the transformation in waiting. You just got to put the 2 together and do it.
Yeah, and there's many of you on the team that are going for this contest. So we're cheering you on. We'd love to see your progress that you're making as well. So please feel free to make posts in the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page so that we can see the progress that you're making and be your biggest. And look
at the size of those carrots they're dangling at for prizes.
Oh my gosh.
$5,000.
It's a lot of money, guys. And a free trip to the next Elite Academy, which is right here.
Oh, the 10-year anniversary coming up.
Kansas City is going to be a great big party, guys. So you want to make sure that you get yourself pre-registered, and make sure that all those new distributors that you're enrolling are pre-registered as well. Especially if they came in as gold or platinum pack distributors, they have a free ticket, but it's only free if you pre-register. They will try to charge you full price at the door if you get there and didn't do the deeds of pre-registering. So make sure that you help your new distributors get that done.
Yep.
Brian Tracy.
To earn more, you must what? Learn more. Earning comes after learning.
Yes.
But guess what? You can earn while you learn in network marketing. So there's no excuse.
Yeah.
Right from Brian Tracy's mouth.
And he's actually going to be a keynote speaker in Kansas City.
Yes, he is.
At this big party we're going to be having. So who of you is going to be an influencer in Kansas City? Hey, 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 hey. So, you know, they've decided the influencers in LifeVantage are elite distributors, and they've come up with the exact path that you need to do on a monthly basis to be able to fall within that influencer category. If you just do these things for a long enough period of time, you will hit the elite ranks.
Yes.
If that's what you want. If you don't want to be an elite distributor and you follow this path, you'll just get to your goals a lot faster. Okay. So what is it? Easy as 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
So what you're going to do is inside your organization every single month, you're going to help one person at least become a new Pro 3 in your organization. It does not have to be a personally enrolled distributor.
Correct.
Then for the 2, you're going to enroll 2 new distributors so that they can also start doing the same thing. This is where duplication is going to happen. And then the 3 is you're going to check out 3 new customers that you've sent shopping carts to that see the value in the products, because everybody needs to be Nerf 2 and Nerf 1 activated, right? And if you do that, you will get this. Okay, so it started actually in February, so February 1st through June 30th. On the left-hand side, depending on what your ranking is right now, it will show you what your qualification requirements are. Now, keep in mind, if you just enrolled and you missed out on February or March, that's okay. Don't worry. You don't have to do it within each of the individual months. It's a cumulative together, okay? So you just need to make sure that you've enrolled the proper amount of distributors, preferred customers, as well as helping someone go Pro 3, and that Pro 3 could be yourself to be able to get what do they get to do? They
get some awesome stuff. First of all, you get preferred seating throughout the entire event at Elite Academy Kansas City, the 10-year anniversary. You also get special gifts and swag. You know, I always wanted to know what swag means. I think it's just a cool name for like a lot of stuff. Like
cool stuff. Like cool shirts, hats, scarves. They do all kinds of cool things.
And you get attendance. You get to go to the elite reception at the Hall of Fame, the NCAA Basketball Hall of Fame.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty freaking cool.
And recognition throughout the event as well. Yep. So let's get lots of influencers in there and lots of you attending that elite reception with us. Paysetter program, guys, we go over this every single week, and I know you're like, oh my God, not again, right?
Again.
But the reason why we do it is the things that you focus on are the things that get done and happen. And so whether you are beyond the opportunity to become a Paysetter Pro 2 or Pro 3, doesn't matter. You can become a Paysetter Pro by helping other people do that. So all the details are here on the page, but you can also go to the team website, teamfreedomreigns.com/current-promos so that you can see all of the updated promotions that are going on within LifeVantage. And also if we have special team promotions, they'll be on there as well.
Yes. The Ireland incentive trip.
He's still getting over from being sick, guys. So his energy.
Slightly down, but
he's here.
And I've got a cough drop. And the less I talk, the less I cough. So there's kind of a strategy.
You want me to keep talking?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
I just didn't want him to feel left out, right? So guys, the Ireland incentive trip, this is the last month to qualify. We have so many of you that are so close to qualifying that we just need to make sure that we make it happen this month, okay? Congratulations to Bob and Laura Robbins who have already cinched that trip and will be attending the Ireland incentive trip. And that's going to be in August of this year. Guys, 5-star resort, all kinds of, I mean, they treat you like royalty. And guys, Ireland is going to be one of the next countries that we open in. That's one of the things that they've shared with us is that Ireland is one of the next ones. And so this would be a great opportunity for you to start making connections now, sharing the information with people that are in Ireland. And who knows, you just might even be able to meet up with them when you're on that Ireland incentive trip. So these are the next markets other than Spain, because Spain's already open, right? That we will be opening here with LifeVantage. Global expansion is what this call is all about today. So make sure that you're aware of where we're going to be opening and have a game plan to be able to do it successfully. And as I already mentioned, Spain just launched last month. So if you know anybody there, know anybody from there, know anybody with relatives there.
You know anybody who can spell Spain?
Right. They just might have somebody that you can meet, that you could talk to about going to Spain and building your business. But guys, that's not really the easiest way to do it. No. And so that's really what we're here to talk about today. And we're really excited about this because in the past, you know, people get so excited about building an international business and being able to travel and be able to even just say, it's like, yeah, I have a global business. It's really kind of cool. And I built it from scratch, from home, you know, all that kind of stuff. But really, what goes into it, and what is the best way to build an international business that can maybe alleviate some of the cost, the stress of it,
uncertainty?
Yeah, all the way around. Not to mention the pressure. There's so much pressure with an international market. And so we are here to share with you 3 ways to take advantage of global expansion with LifeVantage, doing it the smart way. Okay. So we have 3 different things that we're going to talk about, and we're actually going to talk about them in a specific order. We're not going to talk about the best first. We're actually going to talk about the more difficult way.
We're going to end with the best.
Yeah. So we're going to start with the more difficult way and move into the best way for taking advantage of global expansion with LifeVantage. So if you're excited about that, put some comments. If you're on here live with us in Facebook, put, you know, global, because you want to go expanding your business globally with LifeVantage. Okay.
Yeah, or put the world emoji.
Hey, that's cool too.
Yeah.
And you can pick whichever one of those, whichever world you want, right? Because we're going to be everywhere, because this is like the best opportunity available. So let's get into these 3 ways to take advantage of global expansion with LifeVantage. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the sharing now so that you can just see us, because we're just going to be talking to you for a little while here. And so number 3, this is going to be not the way I would recommend that you build a global business, but you could do it this way.
People have done it this way.
Yeah, people have tried to do it this way, but sometimes they find people and sometimes they don't. But the number 3 way that you can build a global business with LifeVantage is to travel.
Travel.
Right? First
to said country.
Yeah. So take a map and you can look at all the different countries that we're opening currently. And if you have a favorite country, awesome. Or if you want to throw a dart at the countries, you can do that too and take your pick of which country that you want to grow in first, and then travel there. So that means that you're going to need to have an airplane flight to get over there. You're going to have to, multiple flights. And it's not cheap. You're going to need to have travel expenses once you get there to get you where you want to go and all over the place, right? You're going to need hotel costs. You're also going to need technology that works in whichever country that you're going to be in. You're going to need to have food costs. And how about this? You're going to need to know the language or have someone with you that knows the language so that you can communicate with those people that you will meet as you're out and about, right? Because what you want to do is you want to go to the places that the tourists don't go. Because
where the locals go.
Yeah, because you don't want to go to another country to recruit Americans, right? That would just be crazy. But you want to go to another country to meet people that live there, that work there, that would like to build a business there.
That are connected there.
Yes. And so you're going to have to be able to communicate with them. And also this means that you're going to have to be able to get the time off of work to be able to go. And one of the things that I think is the most difficult is that you're alone. You're in this country that you don't.
Network is very small.
Yeah. So you're over there starting a network, really.
Yeah.
You're just meeting
your support
people.
Network. And let me just kind of give you a caveat. The overwhelming vast majority of people who do this approach are well into elite distributor status because they're not working for a boss anymore. Mm-hmm. They have the funding. They've got the compensation ability to go do this. They're getting paid adequately enough, but it's still the slowest of the 3 examples we're going to share with you and the most unpredictable because most of the time when people are doing this, it's in a country that they want to go into that maybe the company isn't really discussing yet. So they want to be pioneering, and there's pros to that, but it's a long road. It's a difficult road. It's a very, very, very expensive road. And so before you start thinking about opening a country, think about what's the budget that's going to fund the opening of that country. And again, we don't want to dissuade you, but if you are not an elite distributor, this is the least recommended path for you to take.
And like I was saying as well, is when you go over to that country, it's very much like you are a man alone over there, or a woman alone, because a lot of these countries, most of these countries are so many hours different in time that even your support team, it makes it a little bit more difficult to be supported via technology. We have some people on our team that do it beautifully, but I don't think they sleep. So these are just some things for you to take into consideration for the third way that there is to be able to open a country or to be able to start your business in a country. You know, if you have family members that are from there or living there, at least that gives you that in of someone that knows the area, that knows some people, that might speak the language, and has already started developing some relationships there that you can go and you can capitalize on if you have that type of relationship already started. So should we get into number 2?
Yeah, but hold on a second.
Something else
but I want to say,
Okay.
So if you are doing option 3, which we haven't even, it's the only one we've discussed so far, you need to be focusing on key individuals. So this is the most important part. If you're going to do it this way, look for connected people, very important, but look for successful network marketers. So not people that may be connected in government, or they may be connected, be doctors or something like that. Because if they're network marketers, they've already got a network. If they're successful network marketers, I would say even elite level and above, they've already got a proven track record. These are the people you should be looking for. These are the people you should be networking with. These are the people you should be sharing our opportunity with. Because one of the things that, if you don't know already, in the industry of network marketing, what makes LifeVantage a unicorn is several things. Being publicly traded is a big one. Having scientifically backed products that are not testimonial driven, because they don't have to be, that's a big one. Being first in 2 technologies to market, Nerf 2 and Nerf 1, are huge things. So those, and the other is having a national news broadcast that backs our product up from a third-party perspective, never been seen in the industry. So if you focus on those things and you bring those things to the successful network marketer, they will never have seen any of them, which gives them competitive edge. And now they see the opportunity to partner with you to open this country and use their network to expedite the process. That should be the only approach you take if you're going to take this route.
Yeah, definitely. So we know for a fact that network marketing is the business of relationships.
Yes.
And so no matter what, you're going to have to be building relationships before people will join you. Okay. So whether you're doing it on the ground in the country, which is going to be a little bit more difficult as we've discussed, or how about the number 2 way that you can do this? And that's through social media marketing. Okay. That's through going out and investigating and finding those influencers through social media. So you can use Facebook groups for doing that. You can search the country and for different things in that country that you want to get involved in the groups and be able to go in and add value, and to be able to find some key contributors inside of those groups that just might be influencers, or might be able to lead you to influencers, and start developing relationships there in Facebook groups on Facebook.
Yes.
Of course, utilizing ATM pages and all of that to be able to provide the information, because Facebook is awesome because it's free and it's international, right? And then the other one, Instagram, is also another great one. Go and find influencers on Instagram in other countries, those countries that you want to go into and build the business. And again, you need to build the relationship first. So that means you're going to be adding value. You're going to be contributing. You're going to be interacting with these people on Instagram, and you're going to be going into the DM, the direct messaging, and communicating with them there.
Yes.
To make that relationship. And then you can also see if you can connect via Facebook, because there are some additional tools in Messenger that you can use for talking and even doing the video chat, which is really cool. And then LinkedIn. LinkedIn is for business people. It's international, and you can find, you can search by profession. Right? So you can really find influencers, and you can search by region. So you can search the region of the country where you would like to go and build. So you can use the social media platforms. But again, guys, it does take time, and it takes a lot of your focused effort with people building a connection first before they can get into that, the know, like, and trust relationship, right?
Yes.
Because they need to be able to trust you, especially for an international business growth, because you're across a big body of water generally from these people. And so they need to know that they can trust you before they really are going to hop into a business relationship, to where, if they need your help, they need to be able to trust and depend that you're going to be available to help. And again, this is it's like a one-on-one situation. You can utilize your team for the third party, but again, building internationally is a whole different thing when you are going to that country, because this is basically going to the country, just like traveling there, just without being on location.
Right.
Okay, so it's exactly the same thing. It's just you don't have the costs. It's still going to take time, and it's still going to take your effort consistently to build that relationship. It's just not, you just won't have boots on the ground, right? Your feet won't be touching the soil.
And the key is building the relationship. So with Facebook, it's Facebook Messenger, it's Facebook groups. With Instagram, it's DMs.
Mm-hmm.
So when you direct message people, this is not about just you make a post and then hopefully somebody's going to respond to your post or like your post or comment on your post. With Instagram, it's a little different. You can go in there and search hashtags. And so if you're searching hashtags that are common to that area, you go in and those hashtags, the people that are common to those, you go in and you comment and you like what they're doing. You interact with them. You send them direct messages, because you're creating a relationship. Many times have you heard that network marketing is a relationship business? Knee to knee, eye to eye, or face to face through technology. It's all the same. The relationship is the important factor. You can't do it without it. So don't expect to just like somebody or join a Facebook group and expect your international business to grow. It takes lots more than that. So this is the key though. What worth having doesn't take effort. It takes effort and it takes consistency. Don't do it for 2 weeks and say it didn't work. You've got to do it consistently, because here's something too. If you're building a relationship, you don't want somebody to join your business and not do anything. You don't want somebody to become a customer in your business and only order it for 2 months and then they quit. You want consistency, right? So you must do your part. You must nurture that. First, you got to create the relationship. Then you've got to nurture the relationship. Then you've got to constantly contribute to the relationship. Constantly contribute to the relationship. Asking questions, interacting, giving information, receiving information, asking questions about them. Well, who are they? What are they like? What are their passions? What are they interested in? What are the areas where they're not living up to what they would like? And establish those kinds of understanding. And then you can be the person to fill in those gaps and solve those problems and create the relationship that's going to be mutually beneficial. That's just how the human element using technology. So you do it, like Marcia said, you don't have to travel. It's not boots on the ground, but the effort is still there.
Yes. And it's still, like I said, it's like a one-to-one effort. So you are the primary person. You are the face. You are the one going in, trying to start your international business in this country. So now this last one, the number one way to be able to build internationally with LifeVantage and have it be a great success is to build an army first.
Yes.
Here.
In
your
own backyard.
Yes. So doing all of the proper things that you should be doing to build your LifeVantage business now, those 15 presentations a month, attending all events, doing what you say you're going to do, staying in control of your business, all of those things that are the system to building your LifeVantage business, you need to do it in your backyard first, because this is the coolest part about it, is that you can then create this whole army of people that have the same passion, desire, and drive to open that country. And so you can all go together. You can go as a mass. into the country to then start to find those leaders and to develop the relationships via technology first, but then you can travel together as well after you've developed those relationships. And so what we're talking about is going out and still being very focused on the country that you want to go into business. We want you to just focus in a different way. Instead of thinking that you need to enroll someone in that country right now, you need to enroll many people in our country right now, either from there or they're
I think they're going to
from,
start getting it
you know,
here.
their families from there. They know people from there.
They do business there.
Yes, yes. So you need to start looking for those kinds of people. And so if you want a business in Japan, you know, go to Japanese cultural centers and start attending activities and creating relationships with people that go there, because they are going to be great connectors for you and could be great business partners for you. Okay. So you want to look for organizations or charities. Cultural centers are an amazing place to be able to research, because they generally throw all kinds of great events that you can attend, that you can support, that you can add value to, so that you can start getting into that know, like, and trust factor. And so you're building these relationships with people that can either become business partners with you, or they will be able to connect you with someone that will be a great business partner that has connections. And then you're not alone, and you're actually, you know, the support, and it makes it a lot more fun, a lot more effective, and you've got severe duplication going on, and that's a good thing to have. So, so that's the number one way. And it's so simple, isn't it? I told you it was going to be simple. I mean, did you guys think it was going to be that simple? Is to build in your backyard first? Because the thing is it's not the people that you know right now that will necessarily help you open a country or open your business in a new country. It is the people that they connect you with. And so that is the number one way to be able to take advantage of global global expansion with LifeVantage. And that is going and finding people that in your immediate area, or at least in the United States, right? Or whichever country that you're in. If you're not in the United States and you're watching this, build in your backyard first. Take advantage of the people that you can be in front of easily, that you can have a relationship. I mean, because I got to tell you, it's a heck of a lot easier to get to know someone that you can actually meet or get on the phone with and have a conversation than people that you, it's through technology. You know, we love technology, and you can absolutely use it to build your business and to create those relationships. But faster relationships are built face-to-face or knee-to-knee than any other way if it's going to be a long-term relationship. So and like I said, I am not saying technology is not amazing, because social media is a game changer for network marketing. But I am telling you, it is much easier to build in your backyard before going to a different country to build a global business. Yes.
And I'm going to give you a secret. I wanted to do this. This is a tip. You got it here first. So if there's certain places you want to go, let's say you want to go to a certain city in a certain country, eventually to travel to do business there. There are things called sister cities. So in that country, in that city, look for the American sister city and friend people in that city, because sister cities have trade relations. They have international exchange. They have, like, when people get into their senior year of high school, they have graduation programs where they can send foreign exchange students back and forth with their sister cities. I'm getting goosebumps at the potential of this, because these are governments, city governments, that are working together in other countries. So in countries where you want to go into, find out where the American sister city is, and then find people in that town. If it happens to be your town, find out what country in your town. Like here for Phoenix, Arizona, in Japan, Himeji, Japan is the sister city. So when we are going to open our business in Japan, we're going to be focusing exclusively there, or one big portion of our effort are people in Phoenix and people there, because we don't have to go very far to meet them here. And they have connections there, especially trade relations or business relationships or family relationships, culture, history, tradition. Capitalize on these things. It's most people don't talk about that, but it's a very, very good way to start building relationships. And you can find these things and even create online groups, Facebook groups. Some of these sister cities already have Facebook groups. Become a member of them. Start interacting with people on both sides. There you go. Pro tip.
I love it. So those are the 3 ways that you can best take advantage of global expansion with LifeVantage and building your business. So the 3rd way, not the easiest way, is to travel there. Yep. The 2nd way is to use social media to develop your relationships with people that are in those areas. And then the number 1 way is to build in your own backyard.
Yep.
Finding people that have connections, that are connected with people in the country that you want to get started in. So I hope that that brought you guys some value, some really good eye-opening tips on how you can start looking at expanding your business internationally. Because I know that as we've gone through, I mean, we've actually experienced each one of these with people on the team, and there's a lot of joy, but there's a lot of heartbreak if you do it the wrong way. So we want to make sure that every single one of you are prepared to be successful in your global expansion. So guys, we're at the end of the call. So we want to make sure that we remind every single one of you, tomorrow night is the live opportunity overview. It's always on Zoom, and you can count on Zoom. So if you have guests, I would say share the Zoom link with them. But we also always try to go through the Dondi and Marcy Nettles Entrepreneurs page on Facebook. It's just a matter of if you know, we've got
if they're playing nice that day.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for being on here with us live. And if you are watching this as a replay, thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you guys. You're all rock stars. Yep. You're international global business icons is what you are.
Yes. Yes. Think it into existence.
Yes.
All right. Love you guys. God bless.
Love you guys.
Bye.